What up, everybody? It's your boy Plug and Play coming at you one more time with another video, a two-parter today because I have two things that are completely separate I want to cover on the 9 map. Today we're going to be taking a look at more of those ciphers, some new leads, as well as a new mystery that Treyarch has decided to drop on us here. So now here we go in theater mode. I did this in a solo game last night, just opened up everything so I could record for this video. First things first is we're going to head over here into the Odin Temple and we're going to head downstairs. It looks like each temple is going to have its own little cipher. We're going to go over to these rocks here and we're going to check out this piece of paper, and I'm going to show them again to you in just a minute. So hold that thought. Now this is the Odin Temple cipher, is what I'm calling it. I'm just going to call these the temple ciphers. Next we're going to head on downstairs, and just around the corner we're going to make a left and go up into the Ra Temple, the bottom floor here. You'll see where the sarcophagus and all the jewelry and coins are, and you're going to go right against here, and bam, you're going to see the Ra Tower cipher. Looks very similar, however we can clearly tell that they are different progression of symbols, and they're obviously in a different order. Next we're going to head on over to the Odin Temple. Now if you remember in a previous video I did, we already covered this Odin Temple cipher piece of paper. It's up on the ceiling. You have to use like a sniper rifle or something with a really good scope to check it out. But in order to find it, if you didn't watch that video, you're just going to go up this Odin Tower all the way to the top floor, and right above the Viking on the boat you're going to see that piece of paper up there on that cross beam. We're going to zoom in on that again here in just a minute when I show you all 4 of the symbols. And for the last one, we're going to go over to the Zeus Tower, and we're going to do the exact opposite. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom floor where you know where that kind of like the blood pool, the bloodbath pool is. We're going to go all the way down over into the corner, and right there on the floor is the Zeus Tower cipher. Alright guys, so for the next part of this video, I'm just going to use this still frame here because we're going to go ahead and throw some stuff up on the screen. First we're going to take a look at that Danu, then we have the Ra, then we have the Odin, and then we have the Zeus ciphers. Now I apologize that the Odin is a little blurry there. That's the image you get when you kind of zoom in it with a rifle and kind of crop it a little bit, so it gets a little bit distorted, but you can clearly make everything out. So these are the ciphers in order that we found them. However, I want to point out something very, very obvious here, and it's that this cipher right here appears to start with a line break. Now, normally that would be kind of insignificant if you found this cipher all by itself. However, a sentence can't start with a period. That's kind of where I was going with these ciphers. When I found these 4 and I took a look at them closely, I saw that this one in particular started with a line break or a period or the end of a word, whatever you want to call it. It starts with an ending. Now, if we take these and we put them in order, now again, we don't know what order they might be in, but I'm just going to guess here. So we're going to flip these around and we're going to put them in alphabetical order. So we're going to put the Danu, Odin, Ra, and Zeus ciphers in alphabetical order there. So now that they line up perfectly, and none of them starts with a line break. I'm also not going to overlay any numbers or symbols that I think they might stand for. I've done a couple of videos in the past. I can link them in the description below, or you guys can go check them out on my channel, where I've used hermetic fonts. I've used the 99 symbol number chart on some of these ciphers. But there always seems to be gaps, there always seems to be symbols that don't correlate with anything that's on the charts. So I am, again, back to square one. But I did want to take a second in this video to point out these 4 ciphers, put them in a little bit of an order here, and leave them for you guys so you can try and take a crack at it. And the last thing I want to take a look at in this video, guys, is somewhat of a mystery and also somewhat disturbing. In a previous video, link in the description, I detailed a cipher in the Odin Temple. It was the largest cipher that I had found so far, and it was right above this window right there. Now, this symbol has now since disappeared. The cipher doesn't exist. I've been all over the map in theater mode trying to find it, and it is gone. I'm not sure if it was removed in an update, why they would remove it, if we were too close to finding the secrets, if we were too close to hacking it, if we were not supposed to see it yet, if it was not supposed to be included until a later event or a later update. But I went through a 2-hour game session, every trigger you can think of, from the first challenge all the way up to the Easter egg, and nothing triggers that cipher to spawn ever again. So it is gone, and the only memory we have of it is my video, so be sure to go check that out in the description below and let me know what you think. If you guys like the video, hit that like, comment, subscribe button down below. Help a small channel out in the big YouTube universe. Part 2 of this video coming up in just a few hours, so stay tuned. Peace!
Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing!